And also, my inventory is arranged a specific way, which I'll have to fix mine to do.
So, you went to go get the experience shrine.
Right, I went to go get the experience shrine between the 3rd and 4th packs, because the 4th and the 5th pack give the most experience. But now that I have the shrine, I have to stay behind this little imaginary line on the ground, because if I get on the same screen as Bale, he can cast his Decrepify curse on me. It's just one of the things he does during this minion waves. And if I get that curse on me, it kills the experience shrine. So I just have to stay way back here to avoid being in range of Bale's curse.
That was a nice roar, by the way, into that pillar. You sweet spotted it.
Sorry.
Are you apologizing to me?
I'm sure it was a mistake. I don't want to launch a orb into the pillar. But yeah, that was also... That staying out of range is something I did in all the normal segments, but I don't think I commented on, because we were not paying attention.
Well, it was 4 hours.
Right. We're recording this little filler commentary much later than the original commentary, because I only found that problem recently.
After we did the original commentary.
Right. And also the experience shrine gets knocked off here because Bale's stupid plants give a curse on me. Festering appendages, I believe it's called.
Yes, they are.
I love how none of Bale's attacks do damage.
I like how you pick up all those items so slowly.
Well, you have to evaluate each item's worth before you pick them up. Is this worth the time it takes to sell this or whatever?
It seems like it takes more time to slowly pick things up as opposed to just spam click.
Well, if I spam clicked, I would have gotten that bow that was on the ground that wouldn't have sold for anything.
You might not have.
Maybe not, but...
You don't even say hi to Pindleskin. You just break into his house.
Pindleskin doesn't even live there.
He's the butler.
He's not the butler. He's just him and his gang of hooligans waiting outside.
They're just loitering outside of Neelathak's place.
Yeah, Neelathak can't do anything about it because...
Seems like there's a lot of people loitering. There's people loitering around him. This just seems like a loiterer.
Those are his friends, though. He's having a dinner party right now.
And then you just murder him?
Yeah.
In front of all of his guests?
Well, I also murdered a lot of his guests.
What a horrible dinner party that must have been.
Yeah, but it's not like I care. I'm a sorceress. So now I'm also doing cows. This was also one of the filler segments done. I like that dance before I go into the portal.
It's very good.
It's stupid. Like, when you make a portal, you can't click on it for, like, almost a second.
I did not know that.
Really?
Yeah. I know literally nothing about this game.
So what are these big blue objects flying around? And, of course, you see the Cow King died because he drops all the stamina potions because the Blizzard thought it would be funny.
Why is it funny?
Also, I'm doing some extra killing here just to get more experience to make sure that it meshes into the next segment cleanly. Meshes?
Yes. Yeah, if...
And now this segment's funny. This is nothing but rearranging my inventory to match what it has to be in the next segment. So if you're watching this without commentary, which you're not, this is going to look ridiculous.
Somebody is going to download this and watch it without commentary and be like, this is the worst speedrun ever. He just spends like 20 seconds dicking around with his inventory for no discernible reason.
I'm dicking around pretty quickly.
So wait, how do you know how much gold to drop?
I had already planned out exactly what I was going to sell and what I was going to buy to match my inventory up. And, you know, those are static numbers.
I see.
So...
And now we're back on track and recording over our original commentary.
Yep. These are the original segments that I did before, and we already did commentary for these segments, which is...
It's pristine. So
yeah.
we probably shouldn't eat up
I gotta mention, hitting that waypoint right there is kind of funny, because I had done the first segment of Hell, and then I had done like 50 attempts on the second segment of Hell, and then I thought, you know, I'm going to go back and redo that first segment of Hell. And When I did, I'm still used to the second segment of Hell where I have to take a waypoint first thing. So I clicked on that waypoint, just as an oh duh moment. But this is actually my first attempt doing this segment again. I don't think that makes sense.
It's okay.
We'll just cancel back into the original commentary in 3, 2, 1. Because in Den of Evil, there's a lot of zombies, and zombies are immune to cold.
Yes, they are.
And my fireball is still weak.
Oh, no.
So as I go through Act 1 and get a few levels,
Yep.
I'm going to level up my fireball and the damage that it does. So that way when I get done with when I kill Andariel and I'm a couple levels higher, my fireball is strong enough so that I can do the Den of Evil faster.
I see. Your frozen orbs went right through that guy.
Yeah,
he's cold immune.
He's immune to
right.
cold. Every single monster in Hell, almost every single monster, except for like 2, are immune to something. So it's basically even whether it's poison, lightning, fire, cold. So like a lot of these guys are immune to cold. There are times when I just won't be killing anything while leveling. I'll be just skipping over a segment, and if I do that, it's because there just happens to be a lot of cold immunes there. In this area, Act 1, there's a lot of fire immunes, which is good for me because my frozen orb is still my most powerful spell. What's unfortunate that you just saw, that happens a lot in Hell, unfortunately, is I just got cursed with amplified damage. That knocks off any shrines I had. I just had the experience shrine up. I was going to kill Bishbosh there, but when I just mouse over to him, I saw he was fire and cold immune, so I can't hurt him. So now we're doing Bloodraven instead. Static field, the range increases the more points you have into it, and since I have a good amount of plus source skill gear, I have my amulets +1, my helmets +1, my wand is +2, then it gives me pretty decent range on the static field. Also, one thing that's worth pointing out that's kind of frustrating is in Hell they only sell super mana and healing potions. And if you remember, I was talking about greater healing potions, how they regen at the same rate that my teleport spends, which is great because if it filled up, then I would get less teleports out of it. But the problem is super potions, they fill up too fast. So even if I'm teleporting constantly, a super potion will fill up my mana to the top, which will stop the mana regen, which then, 4 more teleports will just drain it. So I actually have to use more super mana potions than I would have to greater mana potions. And that's frustrating, because I would love greater potions if I still had them. And there's still a lot of leveling here because I do need to be level 60 by the end of Hell. It'd be pretty easy to just run through to the end of Hell, or to Act 5 rather, and I could still do the bosses, but since there's that hard requirement of you have to be level 60, I just don't have a choice. I have to sit here and level. But the fortunate thing is, unlike the normal segments, is I don't have to just stop and do dedicated leveling segments. I can always level while running around and doing quests.
So what's going on now?
Mark was just in the bathroom, I believe.
The bathroom is gross.
Oh, shut up. What's going on? We are starting Kane.
Oh, the Kane
Okay.
garbage.
Yeah. But I'm still just getting lots of experience right here.
My God, you like your apartment to be warm.
I do. I turned off the heat so you could stop complaining.
I'm never going to. It's so warm in here.
So I'm level 51 now, so I only need 9 more levels.
You're fine. You're golden.
More than golden.
You're platinum?
No, I'm just a lot of golden.
That doesn't mean that you're more than golden.
Whatever.
Specify an amount.
Oh, drink your water.
So you're picking up some potions
Yeah.
from those guys you killed.
The champions and boss packs always drop a lot of potions. And, the more potions of them that I pick up, like those 6 that he dropped, it's just that much less time I spend in town.
Some good behind-the-scene commentary.
Why do you say that?
The more potions that I have, the less I have to buy in town.
Shut up. Do you have anything interesting to say?
No. I haven't this entire time. I feel it would be bad form to start now.
Those rogues that I just skipped over, those are all cold immune.
I never got that. There seems to be some sort of intelligence behind who's cold immune, who's lightning immune, whatever.
It is kind of. I mean, the carvers are red, so they're fire immune.
Plus, they're demons anyway.
Yeah. Notice I just put a point into fire bolt. It's interesting. I did the math here. To increase the strength of my fireball, it's actually more beneficial to pump up.
Right now we're.
So the Merc just died in the last quarter second of that segment, which is annoying. So now here he is again.
And it's Sector.
Yeah, Sector.
Cyrax and Sector.
And Smoke.
Well, Smoke, but Smoke changes shape. He's a shape-shifting smoker guy.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he's not always that. He was a palette swap of Sub-Zero.
Oh, yeah, back in MK...
2?
2? I don't know. Who cares?
And he was black. He wasn't purple. Or was he? Who cares?
No, purple was Reptile. No, Reptile was
Reptile's
green.
green because reptiles are green.
Purple was Rain.
Oh, that's right. There were so many, and Jade was the girl.
Jade was the girl with the hair, right? The witch?
No, that was Sindel.
Oh, yeah.
Jade was the palette swap.
Jade... Who's Jade?
Jade was the green palette swap of Molina and Katana.
Oh,
She was a hidden character. My favorite was always Ermac anyway. He had a good trajectory to his fireball. I'm sorry that I opened that can of worms up again.
I was never a Mortal Kombat player. I was Street Fighter, Virtua Fighter.
Are you going to do a speedrun of any of those games?
No. MVC 2. That unique Dragon Shield. I mean, it's good to sell, but there's no way I'm ever going to have the strength to use that.
What is it, again?
What is it? It's not Bavaric Keep. It's,
Is it like valuable, or?
On the realms? No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, whenever I make mention of that, I mean on the realms.
Yeah. You just saw that dance there. I had the wart's leg, but nowhere to put it.
Yeah. It was a good dance.
Yeah.
If we could sense your frustration.
Yeah. It's like playing Tetris and, you get the Z block and then you realize there's nowhere you can put it without screwing yourself.
It's true. Good Tetris players always know, though. It's not Steel Clash, is it?
No.
Whatever. It's gone now. Did you ever find an item in this that you ended up vendoring that you never would have vendored if it was on BattleNet?
No, there was the string of ears that I tossed. No, I did vendor the string of ears, so yeah. I think I vendored the string of ears. But I'm about to find that in one of these upcoming segments.
You don't keep it? What's the... Oh, because, yeah, it's not for you.
And also what's convenient in these segments is there's Act 1 mobs will always give me good XP. So every time I get that XP shrine, I can just kill the enemies nearby. And I skip those rogues because
They
I'll have more
always give
cold
you?
immune.
Oh, yeah, because you're the right level.
Yeah. I mean, the mobs themselves are like level 60 something. So, I'm aiming for level 60. So I'm never going to be over their level.